So, welcome to my second draft for Age of Eternities. Still really liking the set, so let's hop right into it. Ooh, that's such a nice rare. I think this card is really great. Other creatures you control have haste. Artifact cards and red creature cards in your hand have warp free. I think that card is just amazing. And I will take it here because it's a mythic. I also do really like the Starfield vocalist. I mean, there are just so many cards that have great ETBs, and the trajectory is also really good. So really great pack. And yeah, I'm looking forward to draft this mythic rare. Let's take it. So, which is really interesting here, I could take the Serima and go with the Tannuk because I can tutor it up, and that will be really great. So, guess I'm taking that and try to be BOROS. There is also Plasma Bolt, which is always a good card, you know, but I'm just in this format so early in that I want to try the rares instead of the for sure good cards, you know. I just want to figure out what are the broken things you can do in the set, and yeah, maybe the right pick would be just to pick the Plasma Bolt, but yeah, let's go for the fun because these two already pair so well with each. So let's try that. So now we are seeing a good play card and I think okay red card for aggressive decks, and I guess I want to be aggressive with this deck. So I'm taking it here over the good play card, which still might be wrong. If I didn't have the Serima, I would definitely pick this card and trying to be Rakdos. But for now, I'm just staying with red and try to be in really aggressive Boros deck. Instead, sacrifice a creature, you gain 1 land. I'm not that interested in this. So now I see another good play card, and I don't like the red card all that much. Although with haste, it's a little bit better, I guess. But let's take the Rakdos, the black card now, because I'm not sure if I end up in Orzhov. Could take the removal spell, I guess. But I don't really like that card all that much. Tough pick, I think, in this pack. Let's try to stay a little bit more open for now. I really do like the Starfield Shepherd. I think that card is just fantastic. And it can even fetch up my 1-drop. That's really, really nice. So, okay, I like that. I do really like that. I think that card is amazing. Just a great card. Okay, so I do really like the Starfighter pilot because the surveilling is really relevant, I would say. But 2 of these is also really interesting, I guess. Not really sure what's the better move here. But because I have the Starfield Shepherd, I can fetch up both of these, so I think that's gotta be a little bit better. And now we're taking, in my opinion, the best card from the set. So for example, you have 4 mana, on turn 4 you play the Starfield Shepherd, fetch up one of your Harriers. If you didn't play one already, you flicker this with that, and you get another trigger of this, and you fetch up either the other one or your 5th land drop for the next turn, and you have this one as a removal spell in exile. And it's just really great, man. That's so strong. So no good cards in this pack for me. Do I want just take a random play card for the case I play Maru? Or just the white card? I mean, I will try it. I think that card is really bad. But for now, there's nothing in the pack which seems to be better. Now I'm taking these 2 drops for sure. In Boros, I guess you won't have that much artifacts, but still enough, I think, to make this a great 2 drop. And I also just want to cut the red as much as I can. I think I take the companion over the combat trick. Just another artifact and can gain some life. Not the worst. Do I want another 1 drop? I don't really have a counter synergy yet, and I think I just take the 7 drop. Okay, we see another rare in our colors. You may put an artifact or creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That permanent gains haste. When this permanent leaves the battlefield, it deals damage equal to its mana value to each creature. I mean, it's a board wipe, but I don't know if I'd rather have that card because this card is just amazing. Could also use Banishing Light, but I don't know. I think that card can be good. It can be also really clunky, so I don't know. And I will be an aggressive deck. So here I could just take a good 2 drop. I mean, I'm not a deck that is trying to go wide, but nothing else in the pack is really that much better for me. Maybe the Night Luminary, but I think I'm fine taking the uncommon 2 drop right now. There's also another Starfield Vocalist, which is really funny. Could have had 2 of these, I guess. Yeah, let's just take the 2 drop. That card is also really cool, I guess. So Cow or a Melted Moxide? I think I'm fine taking the Cow here over the card draw. I'm not really sure about that. But I do like the Cow quite a lot. Here's the equipment to go with my 2 drop. So here I can bounce something. What is worth bouncing? That card. This card also. I guess I am open to try this card out. It could work out really well. I think the right pick would probably be the equipment to go with my 2 drop. Also, I think that card is just also really good, but you know. Nice, get the equipment anyways. So that's a fine card, I think, in Boros. Because you can just recoup and keep on the pressure on the late game, mid to late game, where most Boros decks oftentimes struggle. And I don't think I want to play the Kavu. and let's cut black for now. And I don't think I want to play this card. So another 2-drop, which is just okay, I guess. But I do have ways to hit my land drops. Or another Kawu. I think I want to have another Kanu, honestly. Let's take this 2-3-drop over the 7-drop. Although, wait. We take the 7-drop because you can warp that in. It has haste and deals 3 damage to any target. That seems really good. So do I want the second one of these or my first kind of good removal spell? I don't really like that card that much, but I only have the All Fates Stalker as my removal for now. I don't think I need 2 of these. That's funny, the board wipe wield. So should I take it now? I mean, I could just take another really good 2-drop. I just don't like that card all that much, I guess. I know I said I want to try out the rares, but okay, 4th Kawu could be a little bit too much now. Okay, that's nice. Oof. Another rare on my colors. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Remove a 1/1 counter, tap target creature. So how many spacecrafts do I have? This one, but I don't want to play it really. And only the rare. But this guy can tap 2. Yeah, I think I take it over a really good removal spell. Just trying to be really aggressive. So I already have 6 2-drops, so do I want to take another spacecraft instead? Or remove a spell? I don't know, honestly. Okay, now I am taking a plasma bolt. In general, I will take every good removal spell that I see now, I guess, because I'm really short on that. Could also warp in the spacecraft to deal that 10 damage, which is also not the worst. Could now take the pump spell because I have 2 of these also. But I think another 3-drop that gives haste is a little bit better here. Yeah. Oh, wow, there's a Banishing Light. I almost oversaw it. Nice. So let's cut this card, let's cut this card. And maybe the companion has to go now. Wow, that is amazing. How can this card come over at pick 6? I don't understand it. This card is so strong. So I don't think I will play any of these cards. Maybe the combat trick if I'm thinking I'm still short on interaction. I don't like that card. I mean, the equip free for such an effect is so bad. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Let's go! Now I can cut this spacecraft, I think, for sure. And yeah, let's take another removal, why not? I don't think we play that card. So I think one cow can go, definitely. I think one Thrill Too Deep, definitely. Maybe even both. Do I want the Melded Moxide in my aggro deck? Not really sure. So I need to make 2 more cuts. And I should be fine then. Also, I can warp this in for free, this equipment, which is also really nice. So I have 19 creatures, which is a lot. And also 1 spacecraft. So I have 6 really good 2-drops, 2 really good 1-drops. So basically I have to decide now if I want to play a conditional removal spell over the Melded Moxide. And I think the answer is no. So I have to make 1 more cut. I think the combo of Nebula Dragon and Tannuk is really nice, so I want to try that out. Even the flickering with the All-Star Fates, All Fates Stalker is really nice, so I guess I want to keep that card in. Could cut another Kavu, but I just like that card really much. But what else could I cut? I want to try out the Exosuit Savior. I think it's really good with... I mean, you don't really want to bounce your 7-drop, I guess, but on turn 5, for example, you can warp this in and then bounce it and have the value later again, or you can just do a lot of stuff with it, and I think I want to try it out. So I think it's between the Melded Moxide, one of these, or one of the Kavus. How's my cuff? 3.0, so just in the middle. I mean, smoothing out the draws can be really good, but usually I want to be a little bit more aggressive. Don't have a lot of free drops, so maybe I just want to keep them in for now. But oftentimes I want to pay the 1 on turn 3 for these, so maybe it is just that card. I'm not sure about that. But I want to try it like this. Deck seems really cool. And let's get some matches. Okay, nice hand. I would like one more planes, but I have the star field to get that. So let's play... Oh man, that's bad. Oh, that's nice. I think I will double block if the opponent attacks. Not sure, but I think that card is really good. And if they're gonna use a removal just to get 1 damage in, that's totally fine for me. Oh, that's nice. So let's do that. Get a second planes. And play this one and that one. And then let's attack for 1. That was nice. Nice. So what I can do now, I show you, it's really cool. Let's play these planes. Let's play our rare. Let's attack and pay the 2. Just get the damage in. Trigger that. Put a 1/1 counter on that card. Would like to draw land now. Easy. So let's just Banishing Light that. And let's pay 2 again. And now I can just tap their creatures and get the job done, I guess. So let's see what I have here. Another one of these, no problem, I'm just tapping it. Okay, we were on the play in this game, so but that felt really strong. Also, the opponent didn't do all that much, and he played some weird 5-color deck, I guess. So BOROS should be able to win that games on the play. But it felt really nice, I gotta say. On the play again. And maybe this game I can fetch up my Mythic Rare with the Serima. I'm really excited for that play. But maybe it is better to... No, it is not. I should just play... Yeah. So let's attack for 2 and play the Serima. I cannot pay, unfortunately. Maybe it was wrong to attack here. I should just station it up, but I guess it's fine. Okay. I'm expecting a removal spell for this now, which is really sad. Yeah. Oh, damn. But I have a really nice play. And that's why this is the best. This is why this is the best uncommon in the set by far, I guess, by a mile. I mean, look, that is insane, bro, insane. Hello. So basically the opponent needs a board wipe now, and every creature they play I can just exile with that. So I would say they're pretty fucked. Okay, so they're still dead? Question mark? What's that? Oh, nice, strip mine. Good game. I was a little bit scared for a moment as when they exiled my mythic rare and gained control. No, they didn't exile it, they gained control of it, so their creatures would have haste. That was really scary. But so far we are crushing. 2-0. Let's go to the next one. I go first, that's all I need to know. Also, we were on the play 3 times in a row now. So sometimes you draft a BOROS deck and you're getting this lucky, and sometimes you're drafting BOROS and you are always on the draw. Okay, that's pretty aggressive from the opponent, because I will hit them now for 4. Let's just be aggressive here, I guess. Might be wrong, but we are hitting them for 4 turn. And they have to keep up with us. That's a little bit awkward, so let's just play that one out. And offer the trade now, I think. That's fine. I should have attacked first, definitely, but what can you do? That is really weak. No, don't destroy my haste guy. Oh, okay. That's fine. So let's search for planes. No, let's search for that card. No. Yes. Yes, let's search for that. Close decision here, I guess, but Wanna haste it Shepherd and get in for 4. Cool animation, by the way, for the warp of this card. I don't know if every warp card has this animation. Maybe, but... Okay, they're blocking now the ground. Oh, nice. Never saw this card doing something good, but I guess that's fine. But if they're playing the 9/9, that's not that great. Ooh. So yeah, let's just haste that card. I mean, they can now play their 9/9, which... Oh, that was a really bad play. I guess. Yeah, they're pretty dead now. So... let's just warp this in. This is such a cool play. And... yeah, I mean, they're pretty done. Great! This deck is awesome! I go first again, that's all I need to know. So here's that point where I think this card is early on really strong, and later on falls a little bit off. Because I imagine at some point you figure out which is always better for the opponent. So I'm not sure. So for example, now I'm hoping they're giving me the lander tokens. But maybe it's always right to make this a for free, because you can deal with it later. But you, as you can see, the opponent gives me the lander tokens, which is obviously good for me now. And let's just drop off that 7 drop, I guess. Let's pass the turn. Once again, I should have attacked before I play something, but I'm fine trading here. At some point they will use this for some kind of sacrifice stuff anyway and get their value. That card is fine. So let's see if they want to double block this now. Yeah, that's fine by me. So let's play this. At some point I gotta play it because it will not get any better and just fetch up another land. Fill the deck. I'm just keeping all my removal spells and trade with their creatures, because at some point I will get into damage. So they can get the lander tokens now, I guess. Yes, you can have the lander tokens. They're playing Plague, so I guess I'm holding that for now. Yeah, I don't think I can risk it that they have another virus beetle. And I would have to discard one of my 2 removal spells, so yeah, let's not do that. It's really sad that I don't have any sacrifice synergies, because then the lander tokens would be really nice here. But I guess also thinning the deck every turn is not nothing, you know. That card is annoying. So they're killing my flyer now. Okay. Okay, good pressure. Easy block. Another land is bad. Guess I have to play it like this now. And I think I just attack for 2. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That's a good card for them to have. So I think we are losing now our first game here. They can attack for 6, which is really strong, but they don't, which is stupid. Good for me. So let's get all the lands out of our deck. But they have 2 reach creatures now. I have 2 more of these, so I guess I need to draw them all, which is really unlikely. Yeah, let's just scoop now. For sure I drawed another land here. I'm wondering if our luck is now gone. Yeah. Really sad to lose this game on the play, but I guess I hadn't that crazy of a curve out in this game. And I drew really a lot of lands here. I think that hand is too slow on the draw, honestly. And I'm kind of feeling now is the point that our luck is turning against us. First hand on the draw and it's that slow, so I guess I'm taking an aggressive mulligan here. And this is better, but also not great. I guess I put away the free drop or the bold. I guess if I draw the red source, I want to be able to play another creature to station the Sarima. Might be wrong, but let's try it, because most things I would kill with the bolt can be blocked really well by my creatures anyway, so... This costs double red, the Tannuk, which is not good for me. And the opponent is gaining a lot of life. Weird timing. Of course I draw another planes. Yeah, let's just fill the deck. Let's station that... Oh wait. That's a cool play. Yeah, but I misplayed it so hard. Oops. Ah, I'm stupid. Should have crewed first. I mean, at some point I will draw red source, right? Guess I play this now because I want to fetch up. My equipment. Could be wrong. Just exiling that and get in. Yeah, that was wrong. Oh man, I'm playing bad now. I am playing really bad now because I have to get rid of this thing anyway, so could as well do it now, but yeah. Okay, that's good. No. I guess I should just play this to give them something they have to worry about. And next turn I can get my equipment, trigger this one. What does this one do? Okay. That's a little bit scary now. Nice. Play another flyer. So next turn is really scary for me, I guess. What happens if I attack all? They block here, they block here, they block here. And they're taking... Let's say they won't block here. They're taking 4 and block these 3. And take 2 more, that's not enough. Maybe like this. Okay, they double block, that's fine. That's a little bit annoying now that I don't have the fly anymore. But I have a really cool play. And I pay for that, and then I sacrifice this. And get this one. Which I cannot pay for now, which maybe was a mistake. But still really good. So let's just pump over here and get in with these two. If they want to trade, that's fine. If they're starting their turn like this gotta be good for me. Okay, that's fine. Another land is not fine. What happens if I attack with all? So they're blocking here, then they're blocking here and here probably, and then they take blocking here, here, here and here, let's say, and then they're taking 4, 7, 8. That's not enough. So let's just wait one more turn on that. Should have pumped. Four in the air, then they have 4 blockers, I have 6 attackers, but 3 in the air, if I don't tap this to make this a 4-5. I could also just re-equip. Over here. Yeah, let's just see what happens, man. Don't want to do math. I mean, they are empty-handed. I don't think there are a lot of cards that they could draw which would get them out of the situation. They only have one white source, so they can't have the board wipe. And they're going to one, okay. Yeah. Like expected. And they draw land, going to 2, and they're dead now. Good game. Nice. So we are 4-1. The deck proved to be able to win on the draw. The opponent played a really weird deck too. I really think this is a 2-color format, I gotta say. So there's not a lot of fixing. For sure you have the lander tokens, but there are on the slower side, I would say. And you much rather have really good value with them for ETB triggers for artifacts or sacrifice them than use them as your fixing. I mean, if you have to use them as your fixing, then they're good. But if you don't have to, then it's much better to play the cards from your hand anyway. And I think it's a 2-color format because of that reason. Sometimes you can play maybe a good 3-color deck when you are picking the rare lands like the shock lands or like that guy that had the Izzet land. But they are rares and some of them are on the special slots. So yeah, I would not try to splash that much in the set. Like before in Final Fantasy, you could easily splash because you had all the duels at common. That's a weird hand, but I guess I'm keeping it because I have all these ways to make lander tokens, and if the opponent gives me the lander tokens for the Intimidator, then I will have my white anyway on turn 3. And if not, I have the Carbus that will get me my white mana for sure, so let's try it. Nice, bro. You can have the lander tokens. Oof. Interesting. Guess I should be aggressive now and just play my Kabu. The opponent is getting 2 lands here, which is really good. And there are also BOROS. wish I had one more land here. It's a little bit clunky now. But I think I have to do this now. And if they have removal, which they totally might, because I didn't see much else from them, then I guess we're just losing this game. Okay. Guess I'm blocking now. I would love to draw another one of these. Wow, that card exiles until you hit a non-land card. I thought it just would exile the top card. That is insane. It's really a good card to have at this spot. So first strike, I guess I have to jump here. Okay, that's not so bad. Don't have any artifacts to copy right now. So this forces them to block. Guess that's good for me. What if I attack with everything? So they block here, and then they are taking 11. Okay, that is not good enough. Would I be dead on a backswing? I would, so let's just attack with these three. Close game, but all I have to do now is survive. So let's see what they can do. That's not gonna do it. Man, this card is insane. I want to play it in like a team or rank deck, a ramp deck or something like that. They could have that combo trick that gives double strike, so... that is annoying, man. Reach. I should have had blocked. Or not blocked. Because then at least I could attack through this and they would have to block it, and then maybe I win next turn. But now I don't have any good attacks. So I guess I need to draw another one of these. So this time I guess I won't make that mistake. Well, that card will never get through anymore, so let's just jump. I could draw my equipment, which gives flying. Okay, I got punished again. So now I definitely lose. Yeah. I mean, I could draw my own bolt. Go face with it. That would be really cool. So let's please draw it. Please, please, please. My only out. Come on, deck. Plasma bolt. Come on, heart of the cards. Interesting. Not good enough. Good game. They have 3 reach blockers. Ah. Ah. Yeah, I think I played kind of bad, but it's a good lesson. You should play around Void, I guess. Yeah, because I think I would have won twice if I didn't block. That's a good lesson. So never block. Math is for blockers. Good hand, good hand. Need to draw lands, please. Let's hope the opponent doesn't have a 1-drop that I can get in for 4 already. Seems like the opponent really is in the tank. No. Well, at least we drew the land. We need to draw another land. Could exile this, but don't think it's worth it. So let's hope they don't kill that, because now my land seekers will have haste. But they're playing Rakdos, of course they're gonna kill it. For sure. What else? Okay. that doesn't kill it. Nice. Let's get in. I wonder if it is better to haste it and then flicker it, but I don't think so, honestly. Let's just get in here. If they want a double block, they can do that. They almost have to, because otherwise they're pretty dead. And yeah. That card is insane, so I have to kill it. And I don't think I want to crack the lander token, just get in my damage. Because I have another one of these. I had this card in my pre-release pool in paper. I made first place with a Rakdos shell. And that card was really good. Just always won me the games because the life gain plus the board presence plus the card draw. Okay, they're starting to annoy me with their removal spells. But what will you do, right? I guess they're missing land drops, which is good for me. And I draw too many lands, which is bad for me. I keep that for Rivals Beetle. And let's just get in for free and pass the turn. Crack. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Damn, forgot that I had to sacrifice this stupid token. Hopefully this won't punish me now, because I will surely not draw another land, right? Seems like they have some kind of a reanimation spell. There's this 3-mana uncommon spell that lets you sacrifice an artifact or creature and return a creature with mana value 5 or less from your graveyard. And you make a lander token. Which would not be that bad if they do that. Okay, that's fine. They avoid it. Interesting. So I guess they will be able to block my creature now. Having 2 of these now is really good. I think I can finish the job now, hopefully. Oh, let's go, come on. Okay, so you know what? Let's just warp it, because it can't attack anyway this turn. And let's play that out. If they draw board wipe, then they have it. It's gotta be fine for me. But maybe that wasn't so clever. Now that I think about it, should have just exiled that, I guess. Ugh, I'm stupid. I'm really stupid, man. If you attack, you're dead, bro. Guess they're dead anyway, so... let's just exile that. Going to combat. Take all. Nice. So 5 and 2 right now, I think. So we are on the way for the 7 wins, which is really nice. Let's check the deck one more time. Do I want some of these? I don't really think so. I think the deck is fine. So let's keep on playing. Really good hand again. Unfortunately on the draw. That card is so good. So that was a pretty aggressive play from me, but I think getting rid of both of these is fine. And next turn I just replay my angel, get another land, and be ready to fetch my equipment from the deck. I really like this card, it's really cool. So let's hope they don't have to deal 2 to each creature. They could. They definitely could. Okay. That's not the worst outcome for me. Okay, nice, nice. Strong, strong. So they have a really good curve for the next couple turns. Okay, that was a good draw from me. So let's just attack for 3 in the air. And pass, because next turn I can play both of these. It's not Sorcery Suite, right? No. Okay. So I might be able to out-tempo them. Nice draw. I think the trade is fine here, I'm not sure, but let's find out, because we have another 5/5 that is about to come in. And if they just play their 6-drop, that's really good for me. Yeah, I think we got this. Because this does nothing on this board, really. So first things first, wait. Let's see, let's think about it. We exile this. Then we have 8 damage in the air. I think they're just dead if I do it like this. Oh fuck, this is an assassin. Oh no. Totally forgot that. That anyway, right? Okay. It didn't matter. Oh, and this gets indestructible. That's really cool. Oh, wait, no. They're not dead. What am I doing, man? Okay, they was not so clever. I have some math problems right now. I think it's because I'm playing BOROS. For sure. Who needs math? I think the opponent is pretty dead anyway. I think the only thing that saves him here is not even a board wipe, because this is tapped now and has indestructible. So the Serima played out really nice, I gotta say. Okay. That's scary. That's 4. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Okay. GG's. Damn. Alright. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.